Hi guys, Iron Cameraman here. It's no secret that after episode 74, an abnormally large number of people started discussing what would happen next in the series. After all, this episode divided the series into before and after without exaggeration. Boom himself even made a post on the YouTube community where he officially announced a new phase in the series. Note that he very rarely posts there, and he usually only posts the most key moments in the story there. For example, we may remember his post when TV Man's race first appeared, or when all three Titans came together. However, while with previous such key moments we could at least imagine what happens next, it's almost impossible now due to the unthinkable threat of the Astro Toilets. At this point, whatever theory I create, they all lead to a very bad outcome for the Alliance. And because of this situation, I remembered the legendary 50th episode of Skibidi Toilet. Because then, too, all the theories led to the invincibility of one side of the war. That time it was the Alliance, as the Cameraman Titan, when he first appeared in his improved form, was very strong indeed. But, as we've already ascertained once again, Dafook managed to surprise again, and once again let us know that not everything is as simple as it seems. And what is even more symbolic is that it was Cameraman Titan that he decided to defiantly kill, as if to say that now it will not be like before. Which is why, based on our previous experience that nothing lasts forever and things can change, we realize that the Astro Toilets, no matter how super powerful they may seem right now, may eventually falter and lose. After all, the Alliance and G-Man's squad are highly motivated to win this war, at the expense of having already lost a huge amount of troops. But understandably, it will not be at once, and the next 6 episodes or even more, the Alliance will lose hard and give up positions. And since this video is dedicated to episode 75, I'd like to focus on it. But first, I've given you the big picture of where the series is going so that it's easier for you to understand my theories today. And also, today we're going to talk about not only that, but we're going to talk about G-Man's fate, what the TV Man scientist came up with and what his plan is, and most importantly, we'll even break down some of the secret details and understand what they mean, like the text that's hidden in this photo from the community of Dafook Boom. So be sure to put like and watch till the end, so you don't miss anything important. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 500,000 subscribers. I'll be very happy if we can do it. Anyway, here we go. First of all, let's start with the most interesting part. We've already discussed in the analysis about TV Man's lab and what they're doing with the Astro Toilet arm. However, we haven't fully understood what the plan is and what a scientist could potentially do with this arm, other than trivial technology theft. And here I had a brilliant theory. What if TV Man wants to enchant and reconfigure this arm like G-Man did? Stuff it with cameras or other surveillance and remote control technology. And after he does that, TV Man will simply teleport said arm close to the Astro Toilet base and quickly walk back out, while Astro Scorpion, unsuspecting, will take his hand and put it on himself. And the Alliance will use it to learn the secrets of the Astro Toilets. In fact, since episode 74, we've already seen Dafook Boom try to make the episodes more and more unusual in terms of who we're watching from. This was the first time the POV was the TV Man and not the cameraman. And if this plan succeeds, we might see the first episode from the perspective of Astro Scorpion, who won't even realize that his found claw isn't really his claw. However, since Dafook Boom says the next hot episode will be episode 77, we shouldn't expect that in the extra scenes of season 24 or the 75 episode. I think the next episode, unlike 73 and 74, will be a little lighter. And the fact that it is in episode 77 that we are waiting for a key moment hints another fact. The thing is that I once again decided to re-watch the full episode 73, and this moment caught my eye. When Camera Woman gets up from her seat, on the wall of the ship on which she flew, you can see numbers, among which there are 51, 13, 12, and 1. At first, I thought these numbers didn't make any sense, but then I decided to watch 51, 13, and 12 episodes, and in episodes 12 and 13, I saw these flying toilets. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but in episode 51, Dafook recently changed the description and it reads, "The Cameraman Titan battles giant Astro Toilets." Even though the toilets don't look much like Astro toilets in this episode, it turns out for the sake of the plot that in hindsight, Dafook needed to confirm that these were the first prototypes of Astro toilets. And it turns out that all these episodes are related specifically to Astro's toilets. But then the question remains, what does that have to do with the number 1? In this episode, we saw only one first male 07 toilet. And if all the past episodes are connected with Astro toilets, then it is possible that he is their commander-in-chief, which is what Dafook Boom was talking about. We can just remember this footage, which he hid for 2 months and didn't show before time. I also decided to add up all these numbers, and I got the number 77. And as we know, 7 is Boom's favorite number, and it turns out that episode 77 will be very epic, and Astro toilets will take a major role there. But that's not all. I think you already knew that this shot features a hidden caption on the bottom right. However, the quality is so bad that it's almost unrealistic to understand what it says. However, after a while, there is some speculation, and most likely it says, "A critical damage getting even the Alliance instead." With this, Dafook wanted to say that the Astro toilets from above had already been given orders that there were no more breaks, and they could use all their power. This also explains what G-Man meant in episode 73 when he said that you don't realize what's coming. And Astro Scorpion's words in episode 70, where he said, "You're all going to die," are now not just a threat, but a very real future if things continue like this. And we've moved seamlessly into today's main topic. And it is, as you realized from the preview, G-Titan. I noticed that many YouTubers started talking about him, which is not surprising, because this is a key event that will happen sooner or later, since we have already been shown the concept and blueprint of such an improvement. I don't think these improvements will help him immediately become the strongest character on the show. I think it will just help him not die and survive defending himself against Astro toilets. But another attack specifically against the Alliance, I don't think we'll definitely see in the next few episodes. It'll either be in episode 77 or 80. It's not even clear yet how the relationship between the Alliance and G-Man's squad will continue, as both sides could die out if they keep killing each other. And by the way, there's another piece of news that brings up an interesting thought for me. As you know, Dafook Boom has officially opened its Facebook and TikTok, and as soon as I heard about it, I decided to check something out. Recently, Transformers director Michael Bay wrote that he's been following the Dafook Boom series since the days when he was doing Transformers animations, and he also added that he likes the Skibidi Toilet series. So, if we go to the company he has an affiliation with, which is invis.tv, and open their official TikTok, we see that they have 2 subscriptions. And when I opened that list of subscriptions, I saw there the official pages of Dafook Boom and Michael Bay himself. Could this be a hint that they might have some sort of joint project coming out? Actually, the answer is ambiguous, because in fact, they already have a joint project, as the aforementioned Invis.tv company already works with Dafook Boom and sells merch. But as for a joint new project in terms of a new feature film or series available on some platform like Netflix, that's not clear anymore. But it's likely, given that the series is very popular, and in terms of funding from major movie companies, it might seem like a viable option. However, so far there is no 100% confirmation on this, only speculation. So write your opinion on this in the comments. And I also highly suggest watching my analysis of episode 74 if you haven't watched it yet. It's got even more secrets and my theories, so click on the video that's on the screen and watch. We'll see you there.